Welcome to Child Development and Education 6. This is our diversity course. In this video, I am going to be taking you through the Canvas course, the Canvas structure, some of the assignments and policies that will be important for you to know for this class. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So what you should be seeing right now is what Canvas looks like. So I am teaching you the Child Development Education 6 class. This is a 14-week course, so it's going to be a little bit more fast-paced than a traditional 18-week course. But I have it well structured on Canvas, and it should be very well organized and accessible for you. The biggest thing to kind of keep in mind is how to contact me. This is an independent asynchronous course, which means that there are not days and times that you have to be on Canvas, but you are going to have to log on weekly because you have weekly assignments due for the next 14 weeks. The easiest way to contact me, if you look off to the left-hand side, my mouse is circling the inbox icon. So it's right there on the very, very left-hand part of the screen. It says inbox. If you click on that, you should be able to email me. My name is Jolie, and I am your teacher for CDE 6. You can shoot me a message any day or any time. I do check my messages Monday through Friday between in the morning, midday, and then around 4 o'clock as I'm kind of finishing my business day. I do not check my emails or any of my messages or go on Canvas on the weekends. Or on holidays. So when the campus is closed, I am closed. So please feel free to email me, but just know that I am only going to be answering messages and emails Monday through Friday during normal business hours. I do check my email regularly throughout the day, and will get a response back to you as soon as I see your message. But just know that I will be emailing you during business hours. Asynchronous classes are great. Many of you are busy working professionals or busy students taking many classes. Maybe you're already working in the early childhood education field. And so feel free to work on the weekends. I would say a best practice would be during the week to take a look at the week's assignments so that you can email me whenever during the week and expect a response from me. So for example, what a week might look like. So for this week, you have a page called what is anti-bias education. That's kind of the theory we're going to be learning about this week and for the rest of the semester. Within that, I have a video lecture that I've already pre-recorded that you can watch at your leisure, and I have some resources and articles for you to read as well. After that, since this is the first week, you're going to introduce yourself by Friday because I need to get a roster into the college, and then they'd send it to the state of California. And then you're going to do a short little reflection on anti-bias education, which I've introduced to you this week. So that's a pretty standard kind of week of what something might look like. Another example might be in week 3 and 4, we'll have 2 weeks to kind of look at families. We'll look at ideas related to money and class and socioeconomic status. You'll do a short reflection on your own family and your own upbringing that only I would ever read. And then you'll have a discussion post as well. So you'll see that most weeks you're going to have some kind of information from me, video lectures, articles, things that I've written, different videos by other professionals, but there'll be some kind of course content, which will be in a page. And then you'll typically have a discussion board and maybe some kind of reflection or 2 reflections, or you might do something a little bit more creative. But each week you're going to have between 1 to 2 assignments done. Typically each week it'll be about 1 assignments that you'll have to do. Some weeks it might be 2 though. So that is what's going to happen for the next 14 weeks. So it's really important that you log on every single week. I don't care when you log on and do your work. It could be Saturday at midnight. It could be Monday morning before you go to work yourself. It could be Wednesday afternoons. best practice for people who are online in these kind of more independent asynchronous classes is to have a regular schedule where you kind of have a routine and you know that this is the time that I'm generally getting back online in order to do my work, either for CDE 6 with me or if you're taking other asynchronous classes. Like I said before, another best practice is to log on during Monday through Friday times, take a look at the week's work, and then email me if you have any questions. That way, if you're working on the weekends, you've already had those kind of questions answered by me by email. I will have office hours, but I'm only being paid by the college to do an hour and a half. So I'm going to be doing that during the first week in order to answer any questions. So that'll be on a Monday and Friday. It'll be Wednesday. I think it's going to be Wednesday and Friday. And I have it online. I'll show you in a second. But I'm going to be just doing it this first week for an hour and a half in order to answer any questions. Any other questions that you might have for me, please email me or message me, as I already told you on Canvas, and I'll get back to it to you as soon as I see it. During the last week, the second to last week, we'll have a review for the online final. So I'll have many questions for you to review. And then the last week of class, which is the first week of December, you'll have a final exam. All of these will also be online. So the review will have lots and lots of a big review for you. And then I'll pick a few of those classes and that will be your final exam, which will be due the first week of December. So maybe write that in your planner. Otherwise, each week you'll have assignments that you'll be completing in order to complete this class. Please take a look at my syllabus. So in the very first module here on Canvas, I have a Welcome Start Here page. And this is this video that you're watching also is our syllabus. So please take a look at that. I have some really important policies. I also have 2 free textbooks that we'll be reading about each week. And I have an English version and a Spanish version. They're the same. If you are more comfortable in Spanish, please feel free to use that one. Otherwise, I also have an English book as well. If we're not reading from the free textbook, we might have a free PDF or article online, and I would link that either online in Canvas on one of the pages or maybe in an announcement as well. Here's my email. So if going to that inbox and messaging me, if you don't want to do it that way, you can also email me here as well. And then I also have my communication plan as well. But please take a look at the syllabus so that you are very familiar with my policies regarding social media, AI, and other pertinent things that are really important. I am trying to keep this welcome video small though. So otherwise, if I go into the syllabus, it'll be another hour as long. I think the bigger policy that I'd like you, please look at it. But I would also like to tell you about my late work policy. First of all, I don't accept late work during the last week of school, which for this class it's a 14-week class. So it'll be the 14th week, which is the first week of December. I will not be accepting late work during that week. We are very busy as professors with getting all of our rosters done, getting everything created, all of our grades in before the semester ends. And so we can't add to that work by having late work or many assignments due. For the most part, I don't accept late work. And if I do accept late work, I need to have kind of prior notice or some kind of communication with you. So emailing me, hey, my kid broke his leg, or I got COVID, or, something happened. Can I be late? I'm typically very flexible with those individual kind of issues that might arise throughout the semester. And I'm more than happy to kind of work with you on extensions. If they continue to happen, I'll make sure that we can link you up with a bunch of student services that Chaffey has. So let me go to the next page here on Canvas. So this is all of our resources. So we have our success centers, we have tutoring, we have financial support, we have pantries for free food, we have health services, we can get you a library, we can get you technology support, transportation support. So if it seems like it's an institutional thing that is preventing you from from being on time, I'm going to make sure that you know that there are resources out there available to help you be successful. And then if it continues to happen, I might not offer those extensions because this class, it's really, really important that we are cumulative in our knowledge. And what I mean by that is the first week, you're going to learn about anti-bias education and anti-bias goals, which is kind of the grounding theory we're going to learn about all semester long. Then we're going to learn about equity, then families, then children, when families, differing abilities, sexuality. And then the last 2 weeks, we're going to put it all together and how might this change how we are as teachers or people who work with young children. So maybe anybody who works with young children, how are we going to support the ideas of diversity within a classroom environment? That would be really hard to do if I put that in the very first week. So you need to learn everything with me, and that's why you're expected to be online completing assignments every single week. If you're not doing that, you're probably not learning the concepts in theory, and so it's going to get harder and harder and harder. So me being aware of what your challenges might be, offering support, either for myself in course content or from the college, and what they can offer is going to be really important. I might not accept late work if it continues to happen and you cannot independently complete this on your own, even without resources and support from me. So once again, this welcome module will always be here. So the syllabus, the free textbooks, the student resources, this first module will always be first, and it will always be on Canvas ready and waiting for you if you ever need to go back to either this welcome video or to look at my policies that are up on my syllabus, which include like, can you use AI? Short answer, yes, you can. Long answer, you can't. You have to give me more information about why and how you used AI. But like I said, the most important thing is that you're regularly online. And then the second one is that you're regularly communicating with me if you need additional support in this kind of independent asynchronous course. There's no larger papers, there's no larger requirements or assignments that will be due. It's just getting on, looking at the weekly video lectures or pages that I've released for you, and then the assignments and completing those. Once we've finished all of those and we've learned more about children and their diverse experiences, we'll learn all about applying those diverse experiences into classroom experiences or working with young children. And then from there, we'll have a review of the class, and it'll be a huge online review, very helpful for you. And then the last week will be the final exam. So that is just a short and sweet little video introducing you to this class and also welcoming you to this class. I'm very glad that you're here and you're learning this with me. And I'm hoping that you guys will email me or message me if you just want to say hi, and especially if you need any additional support within this class. Otherwise, I will see you guys at later points during the semester and have a great time in this class. Thank you so much. Bye.